Hi, this is Adam with Small Town Machine Shop, and we're back to work on the mobile grinding station. Getting ready to cut the plate out. This is actually the stand that old Delta drill press came on. It's thicker. This is just going to reinforce the top of the cart. So, I'm just going to cut it with the torch. I made my line so I could run my tip, straight across that. I'm sure all you guys know to do that. So I'll give me one nice square edge, this nice relatively square edge, cut that off to length, and then we'll have to trim it this way. So I'll go ahead and get that cut, and I'll bring you back. Okay, we got the first part cut, and as far as a flame cut edge, you got there was some weld on the back part of that. That's why it's a little jagged. That's nothing to complain about right there. Again, just use a piece of steel as a guide and run the tip of the nozzle along it. Give a nice steady pace, and there you go. So now, it's cut to length. We need to shave off, 7 or 8 inches, I think, off of this direction. So I'll go ahead and do that and bring you back. Okay, again, just to show you the setup, have it clamped to the cart, which makes a handy welding table, by the way. Have this bar going across, clamped on both ends, with the measurement, including the width of the cut. So you have to remember to factor that in when you're cutting stuff. Especially with a cutting torch, that tends to cut a little bit wider line. So I cut that, and while it's on here, I'll cut this guy off. And we'll see how she fits. I'll bring you back after this is cut. Okay, so we have it roughly fit. Came out pretty good. That's hitting the nuts that hold this handle on. That's why it's raised up over here. That edge is fine, back is fine, that's fine. Length is fine. We just need to trim the corners here to fit the radius there. So I'll mark those out and I'll bring you back. The reason I'm not filming the cutting stuff is and maybe one of you guys can help me. I have a bunch of welding and stuff I need to do on another project, and I don't know what to put in front of the camera so you guys can see me welding. I had an idea of just taking my extra mask and trying to film through it, but I don't know how that's gonna work. So if any of you guys have ever done that before, please let me know. So yeah, cut this corner, or radius that corner, and I'll bring you back. Okay, so there we go. Got that cut in there. I went a little, in far on the corners just to make sure it fit. Again, it's sitting on those bolts, but it fits in there nice. I'll take the grinder, clean up the slag a bit. Of course, clean off and paint it, grind that part down. Paint it, again, for what it is. It's a reinforcement plate for a couple grinders. Got most of the paint off it already. Sorry if you can't see that because of the glare. I ended up using, let me grab it here. This stuff here. I was able to get a good deal on a case of it. And this had 2 coats. It had like a pink coat and then this like gray, much thicker coat. And that other stuff I used from the previous video worked really good, but a can of that did not go very far for the $16 the can was. So I got a case of that stuff and only paid $9 a can. So it took 1 can to do the rest of it. I just got to hit it with the wire wheel. And took both coatings off. A lot of the times it seems when I'm stripping stuff, these commercial paint strippers will like dramatically strip off the first layer. But then the second layer is just, it's on there. This stuff did a pretty good job. I just coated it once, scraped most of the pink off it. Then the next coat took it down to, as you can see, bare metal for most of it. So yeah, she's coming along. I got the casters. So in the next video, I will have this cleaned up. I'll put on the new casters and we'll paint the top, paint the sides, and mount the grinders to it. This has been Adam from Small Town Machine Shop. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.